And good morning everybody, and welcome back to Archangulus Gaming. Archangulus here, bringing you some more Space Engineers and our Starbase building project. Alright guys, I'm so stoked for this episode. I've got some good ideas that have been provided to me by Ratform64 and by Libra. You guys know who you are. To make this base look less like a cardboard cutout and a bit more like a station. I've been lucky enough in the process. I've had the time yesterday to do some wonderful things. But before we get into that, guys, do remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, leave us that nice comment below. I love you all. Thank you all for your support and your continuous messages which are helping to improve this channel and make things right. As you see, guys, I have been exploring quite extensively, and to that regards, I was fortunate enough to actually come across some cobalt. Basically, because what I have done, if I get close enough to the station with a welder, I've replaced everything, every last inch, with heavy armor. Oh, sorry, no, I haven't replaced every last inch. I missed a bit, guys. I missed a bit. Oh, embarrassing. Oh, wrong one anyway. Be that one. And I can't do that because I need... Hold on. We've got access down here. What am I doing going up there? No, that's ores. Here we go. Let's grab about 100 units of that. That'll do nicely. Okay. So, like I was saying, I'd found cobalt because of doing all of this, making sure that every square inch was covered in heavy armor from top to bottom. So even like here, got heavy armor, despite the so-called looking like it's got different parts. You can see it looks absolutely amazing. So what the idea was, and this is where we're going to start off today, is I'm going to break up some of this sea of yellow and actually add in... Unfortunately, the lighting's not good in this angle. Let's find a better one. Yeah, here we go. This will do nicely. So what we're going to do is we're going to break it up, and in between here, going all the way up, we're going to add in some parts that look sort of tech-like. So we're going to use probably... there we go. Finally kicked in with the alternate colours. So maybe something like that, all the way up. We can change these parts as well, just by to give it, whoops, a bit of a tech look, break up the colours a bit. There we go. That looks, actually does look a lot better already, just by adding in a little bit of a techie feel. Just sort of running across there with the middle mouse button. Straight into the brick wall, or in this case metal wall. There we go. Whoa! Missed that. I've also done extensive upgrades to the Bulldog to try and make it a bit more user friendly. Because I found that I wasn't getting enough thrust in various directions, so I altered the bulldog. So there we go, that's all 4 of them now, and just from that you can see it's made a huge improvement in the appearance. But for that, now we need to also grind up a lot of these things. Now, if you've also noticed as well, I'm going to go into G menu, the blocks menu. All of these are now proficient, so stage 2, because I've yet to actually dig out some platinum, which incidentally I've found, but we'll get to that in a minute, because platinum takes forever to actually process. Oh! Yeah, well, I don't want to inventory full that.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
That's all right. We'll let the
inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory
build and repair systems pick all that up.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. Picking it all up. Helping me out. As if I had a friend helping me out. We don't have to do this 4 times in a row, but I'll do most of that off camera. Oh.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I love this sort of framework that's in between the solar panel, these colourable solar panels.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
And there we have it. We'll just wait and watch. There we go. That's the nanites. The animation for the nanites actually coming out is a bit slower than it should be, but it does the job beautifully. Okay, so we've probably got enough bits now that... No, wrong one. We want... Actually, what did I make this out of? That is still light armour. The question is, do I really want to make that heavy, or do I want to keep that as light? Probably keep it as light, because after all, it's a solar panel array. So we'll block that out there. And this is one of the good reasons for using the struts block that I'd used. I did have its name a minute ago. Half slope inverted light armor. So the half slope inverted is, is what I've used here, and it creates that lovely, what will become a lovely sort of more natural appearance between the 2 sets of solar panels. Now, I've been asked why I decided to go for a fixed array rather than a solar tracking array. That's because of the fact that I wanted to do something that was a little bit more of a nod towards retro gaming. Not to mention, honestly, I think it looks better. Don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, I will do from time to time the classic
energy low.
The classic solar arrays that we all know and love. Alright, 24, so I should be okay just to be able to finish this off. Right, get that in there. We want to rotate that in here. Oh yeah, that is actually looking a lot better already. So you know, thank you guys for the advice on that one. I mean, obviously I've got to do this 4 times over, you know. So obviously that was number 1. Okay, let's get to the bulldog, and as you can see, much bigger for the large pods. We've got lots of reversing, lots of forward thrust as well. Still looks quite industrious rather than something commercialized. You know, something like I don't know, a luxury cruise ship or something. I mean, it's what we want though, isn't it? You know, we want just something that is a bit more practical. Alright, just dump them in there. Alright, let's have a look how this is doing. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, even from the top side, that does look a lot better. I do need 2 blocks though, just to finish that off. Alright, tell you what. Let's do the opposite side, and I'll just take from Peter to feed Paul. Just quickly, so you know. Right, as usual, somebody calls me when I'm in the middle of the video. It's always the way. Okay, so we'll go back to this one, go back to our clean armour. What am I doing? Clean armour? It's that one there. There we have it. Right, so that'll deal with that for us. So we'll do one more. Ah, hell, we'll do all of them. It's an easy operation, it's an easy job. We might as well do it.
Inventory full. Inventory
Okay.
full.
Well, as our inventory's full, we'll just ditch everything. Rather than have it moaning at us every single one we go through. Yeah?
Inventory full.
Got the timing perfect there for the cycle. More by chance than design, I guess.
Inventory full.
Then on this last set, what we'll do is we'll save just the all the steel plate for rebuilding. And we'll see if that works in our favour.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. So we've got that done. Excuse me. So let's get this in place here, because we know now that we need the 1 extra. Although I should have known that right from the start, considering the fact that we're adding in 1 more block into the fray. I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to do this side, and then we'll do a little bit more. So I have got that wrong. I think it's this one here. Nope. Nope, that's the ingots. Maybe I should colour these and, you know, make it easier to be able to find them. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we'll grab about 100 of those. Oh, hold on. It's not going to let me do that. So what's that? That's 72. Yeah. Okay. Right. Carbon fibre. So let's have ores in sort of this greyish black. What? No, that wasn't that. Ingots will have more of a silvery colour. And components will go for more of a dark green. And in that way, we know which ones we're going for. Or at least should know which ones. Which one we are going for. Yeah, I think that's proper English there. Could be mistaken. Okay, so where are we? I've lost myself. There we are. We are in this one. So we need to get this arm finished. And then go down here. And there we have it. Simply done. We'll get the clean armor for this. Which way around do we want this? We want this like that. Look at that, beautiful. That goes in nicely there. Get the other side done. And it breaks this this whole array up quite nicely. So now all we need to do is the other two arms. So again, we just rip through this, drop off everything except for the steel, the steel plate.
Energy low.
Yeah, we're going to go through a lot of energy doing this because of the fact that
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I might have to drop that actually. Right, let's go and grab some energy whilst the building repairs do some cleanup. Come on. And there we have it. So yeah, whilst we're going through this, I'll just say at the moment I'm watching a series called Sisymus. It's a Korean
Inventory full.
made movie, sorry, TV series even. Absolutely brilliant, all about time travel and you know, cause and effect, and you know, temporal paradoxes and things like that. And it's surprising me actually that there's better movies coming out of Korea than there is out of the US at the moment.
Inventory
And
full.
it's
Inventory
surprising
full.
and rather alarming too. So sorry. offspring has awoken and has decided to play music very loud. So where was I? Yeah. So basically, it's all about like a device that's been made that's able to teleport people back in time. You know, like a almost like a Star Trek's transporter, but sort of coupled with that of sort of like a some sort of copier, 3D printer, disassembler sort of thing. It's really quite unique, I think, but it does address a lot of the overlooked concepts of time travel what ifs. Like certain things that you do, if you do them, it will mean that your existence will end. Yes. You know, if you don't do anything, then something bad will happen, and a lot of people will suffer. It's like so well done, so well done. I mean, I do like movies which are both technical as well as also have a good storyline. You know, some plausible characters with fine. You know, like Taysol, for example, has a laundry list of character flaws, but what human being doesn't? And yet he does everything in his power to help now I won't spoil the story with for you guys. I mean, it's one of those ones I think you got to watch it. I mean, it's currently on Netflix and it's really good. And you know, I think, in my opinion, a lot of US dramas and movies and things like that now, you know, even UK ones, they've just got to the point where they've lost imagination and they're using political nonsense as a as a means to spew out more of it, and it's just getting to the point now where, you know, can we just have a good story, decent story, which is believable, with characters that are believable, with, you know, rather than every single movie where characters have to be woke, every character has to be you know, political correct, or some nonsense like that. It's like the art of storytelling has just been lost in the last few decades. I mean, it's like, you know, it's like, really, you know, can we go back to, like, you know, the old school stuff? I mean, it's like, I bet you anything now they're trying to get, like, you know, something as benign as Tom and Jerry to be woke. And it's like, really, you know, just leave the classics alone. But it's like, even on Netflix at the moment, there was a He-Man I was watching. I can't remember which one it was. They tried to make He-Man gay. It was like, what? No, that doesn't work. You know, maybe I'm just too old school. But it's like, not everybody follows those agendas, right? So why does every character have to follow those agendas? Why can't we leave them alone? So that's why I'm liking a lot of this stuff that's coming out of Korea at the moment. You know, not saying I'm communist or anything, you know, because I'm not. In fact, I'm totally against communism. But that's my personal preference. Just, I think the world just needs to slow down. Think about what it's doing, the messages it's saying and sending over to people, and you know, the impressionable youth of today. And because honestly, as a dad, you know, I know that my kids, they're confused. They're so confused about what they are, who they are. Are they? Should they be? Yeah, because it's all rammed down their throat at an early age, and they're like, and I'm like, just let kids be kids. You know, it's like, I remember as a kid, you know, going out, you know, with my sibling and basically having fun in the woods, on the fields and all that, coming back with cuts, scrapes, bruises, just from having a bit of fun, kicking the ball around, you know, and just enjoying being a kid. I mean, I'm not exactly sporty in any way, shape or form, yeah? I mean, seriously, when it comes down to sports, I'm probably the least proficient. But yeah, I mean, I remember climbing trees and, yeah, making a fort with my, in the trees, and nothing was said about it. In fact, if anything, I believe it was encouraged. You know, but these days, I'm worried. I really am worried about what the future is going to bring. I mean, we see some of the more ideologies of, like, you know, people like Gene Roddenberry and oh bother, I've forgotten his name. The guy who does the Orville. Names escape me. Probably come to me later when I'm on the bus to work or something. But yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to have like ideology. You know, the ideologies are like Gene Roddenberry come to life, but probably never will. Oh wow. Huh. Oh, I think I missed a bit. Yeah, I have. Oops. Okay. We're here. We can fix it. We have the tools. We have the technology. We can rebuild him. Sorry, one of my absolute favourites of all time when it comes to intros was, you know, $1 Million Man. Probably used that so many times in this on this channel. Oh wow, actually that does look mega impressive. I mean, look at that, glowing in the dark as it does. Whew. Yeah. Alright. Okay, now as much as I was going to use these bits here, I think what I'm going to do also gives me access to the block underneath, doesn't it? Let's just grind these up first and then we'll go around sorting them out. Because actually, thinking I might change these to white and then have him run up the wall. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Let's see what this looks like. So let's go white with that texture mapping. It's more like a whitish grey actually, but didn't mean to recolour those. Fortunately, I can just do that. Yeah, a little cheeky. Alright. Oh, bother. But honestly, I think white is the way to go. Let's see if we can do this without making a mess. Actually, I think I'm liking that. Turn at just the right point, just to make sure it stays on the correct tiling there. Yeah. I mean, this is more of an artistic thing that we're doing today, but more than anything practical. But it really is just really to like I say, make it look less like a cardboard cutout, more like something would probably expect to find in a TV series or something. Because I was talking to Ratform, I was doing some Arc, and I was reminded that even something like the Battlestar Galactica started out as just a series of boxes, and then things were bolted on and eventually became the iconic 80s legendary starship, which was then updated in, was it early 2000s, I think it was. I can't remember when the remake came about. Which incidentally, the remake is good. It has some really good ideas, but I'm convinced that the original Battlestar Galactica was the best. And talking of the best, wow, that looks awesome. That does look so awesome. And then, you know those blocks I was saying about? I think what we're going to do is we can do this and then sort of have that sort of stepped affair. I think just sort of adds a little bit of flair to it as well, in this corner. You know, so and what we'll do is in all the trimmings we'll use the light armor block, yeah, so that we can save on a few resources, because I don't think we need heavy on the trimmings anyway. Huh? Not for trimmings anyway. I mean, for the main body, yeah, definitely. We will certainly go heavy. Yeah, one more. You can hear the assembler kicking in, making more steel plate, because I'm just now demanding of
Energy low.
yeah, typical. Alright. Oh, one high. Okay, so that's all that done. Oh yeah. I mean, just adding that in has added in a ton of class. It's broken up those sides a bit more, and it does look a lot better. And I do mean all those lots. Okay, so grab a bit of energy here. Okay. Now, I did say we were going to do the projection system this episode, but I think because we've been so busy in redoing the solar arrays, making the station look a lot more believable, I think we'll leave it for here for today. Alright guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you next time on Archangulus Gaming. Bye for now.